guys, it is Aoife from Fred We See Died Laughing, and I'm here with a very exciting video. So a few months ago I kind of mentioned the possibility of doing a readathon that was based around rereading your favourite books. And I'm very glad to say that I have decided on some dates, and it's going to be November 6th to November 13th. That is going to be the week I've set aside to try and host a rereadathon. So obviously this is kind of a readathon that does what it says on the tin. It is the time that you can go and reread some books that you've been really wanting to reread for a while. I've found since I started BookTube that there are so many books that I love, that I really want to reread. I really want to kind of just dive back into a world that I really love, and I'm just not finding the time where I can do that because there are so many great new books and books that I'm only finding out about that I want to read as well. Before I did BookTube, I used to reread my favourite series at least once a year, and I haven't reread some of those series in a couple of years since I started BookTube. So I really want to just be able to sit back and just, I don't know, get back into terms with my favourite characters, get back into the world and just really enjoy myself. And I feel like there's a lot of people that are the same. So this is the time that you can do it. Please let me know if you guys would like to join in. I do have some challenges which I'll tell you about now. Obviously you don't have to do the challenges if you don't want to. It's just if people are, you know, finding it difficult to figure out which ones they want to reread. These could be little pointers to tell you, let you know, kind of set some books aside. And yeah, so I will tell you all about them now. So the first challenge is to reread a childhood favourite. So it's kind of pretty simple. Reread a book that you loved when you were younger. It could be Enid Blyton, it could be Roald Dahl, it could be Harry Potter series, it could be anything. And I think with the childhood books, they're normally pretty short. They're normally middle grade books and kids books. So for readathons, they are really, really handy. Second challenge is to reread a book that you gave 5 stars. So a book that maybe you just want to dive back into because you loved it so much, or you were just curious to see if your opinion has changed on it. So there you go. And the third challenge is a little bit different. It is to reread a book that you want to give a second chance to. I think a lot of us, including me, have read books that we didn't like, and then a couple of years later we might hear more people talking about it, and it might make us think about things we didn't think about when reading the book. And you might also think sometimes you're just not in the right moment for a book, sometimes you're not the right age, sometimes you haven't had the right experiences where you can kind of relate to the characters and things that are happening in the book. So I feel like there are so many books that I have read in the past that I could use for this challenge, so I'm really looking forward to picking out which one I want to choose for this one. Number 4 is to reread a book from a series. It could be the first book in a series, it could be the last book in a series, or it could just be your favourite book from a series. Go ahead and reread it again, and I'm probably thinking if people do join in with me with this, a lot of people will be reading Harry Potter, probably, especially with the new illustrated Chamber of Secrets coming out. And then the 5th challenge is just a little bit more simple, and it's just to read at least 3 books. So with those other challenges you can combine them all, or you can use them all separately. Whatever is up to you. You can read 3 books if you want to. You don't have to. You can read only 1 book. You can only read half a book if you want to, or you can read 7. It's up to you. So please let me know what you guys think, if you guys want to be involved. I am using the hashtag REREADATHONBT on social media for this because there is a similar kind of readathon that happens in the blogging world, and I just don't want to be taking away the hashtag from that. I was talking to the girl who runs those a couple of times a year, and I told her I would use REREADATHONBT just to be able to differentiate between them. It just makes it a little bit easier, but we can just call it the Rereadathon and REREADATHONBT for the hashtag. And in terms of Twitter sprints, I haven't really done any Twitter sprints before because I haven't really helped out or hosted a readathon before. So I was just thinking, since it's just me that's just doing this out of curiosity, because I don't know how many people will get involved. It could just be me, and could just be me on my own, or it could just be me and a couple of friends. But I was just thinking that in the evening times, when I am reading, I can just give a little bit of a tweet and say that I'm reading, and we can just do a couple of sprints like that, real easy going, really relaxed. And yeah, so that is the plans for the moment, and I'm really looking forward to seeing if people want to join in with me with this, because I'm really excited about it and I can't wait to dig into some of my favourite books and reread them again. Please comment and let me know all your thoughts down below. I will see you guys again next time. Thanks for watching. See ya!